Hey guys, I'm Colwen. I've got another comparison video. This is Transformers RID Hotshot, and this is Transformers Legacy Cyberverse Universe Shadow Striker. Now I know she's not the same character, okay, but they used this mold to make the new Transformers Legacy RID Hotshot. So I like this character. I like the paint. I like this figure. I like the paint job. I like the head sculpt. It's going to be a weird video here, but we are going to be comparing them a little bit, okay? Let me go ahead and put him off the side, and we will get into him in a little bit. We've got her in the open box. There's a lot of extra space in here. It would have been nice if they had given some extra accessories or something, but that's fine. I got this one at Ollie's for $13. There was, if you're in Somerset, go over to Ollie's. They've got like 4 or 5 more over there, and they've got a bunch of Beast Wars stuff also, and a bunch of good Marvel stuff. Go hit up Ollie's. Cool picture on the front here, and I'll get into this later, okay? But I figured out a way to forgive the Legacy Hotshot because this looks absolutely nothing like a Dodge Viper in any sense of the word. But I will. This is cool cross cells over here. We got the Junkions, we got Leo, we got the dude with the Target Master. Got some good stuff over here. We got her back here in her vehicle mode and her robot mode with the Evo Fusion. Yeah. Out of box. Alright, I've got Shadow Striker here out of the box. Let's go ahead and open up her blind bag. Oh, there's several accessories in here. Okay, so we've got her roof shield thing, and this can be mounted on either arm. There is 2 hinges in it, so when you put it on, you're going to need to line it up and work it into place. Okay, I'm glad that they didn't pin that in. And whenever you twist it, make sure to twist it at the base part there. Don't twist it here because that is clear plastic, and you will eventually strain the clear plastic to a point where it will break. Okay, I'm going to hinge it backwards like that and try not to stress it too much. Then we've got this other part that can basically be an arm-mounted shield, or as they show on the back of the packaging, you put it on the gun, and now you've got like this crossbow shield thing going on. And you've got this weapon that's kind of an interesting blend of the cannon and the little hook weapon thing that the old Hotshot has. And you know what? You could even, if you wanted to, could you peg it on there? You kind of can get it in there, but it's not really seating all the way. Can you peg it on the back of her leg? You can, but it probably will restrict the motion of the knee. Can we put it on the foot? There is room to put it on the foot. Don't know why you would want to put it on the foot. I am going to put it on the other arm as another shield. And I am going to have her wield. Ooh, I like that. Okay. You can stick the barrel. Can you not? You cannot stick the barrel. You should be able to, though. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. That looks... There we go. Okay. Okay. I like that. Okay. And then, you know what? We could also do this, too. We could take it and peg it into her arm right there. And now she's got a shield with a gun mounted on the arm, and I am already enjoying this figure. Actually, I really am. Let's go back and talk about the old one for a moment. And actually, so here we have old Hotshot from Cybertron, and this isn't hotshot. This is the, what's her name? Shadow Striker, but they're supposed to be, they used her for the for the new mold. And I can see how they brought the chest over. I can see how they did similar with the shield arm thing going on. And like the legs, and like I get what they were going for. And there's the hip wheels, and there's the back fin area stuff going on. But I really, what kills me for the new one is the vehicle mode, and we will get into that. Let's bring over Film Noir Spider-Man. We've got Soda Can. I like how the two figures, even though they're years apart, they are actually the same height. There's Scourge and Hubcap. And we got to bring in the Carbots. So let me talk about the old school one here. Yes, he's lanky. Yes, he's got a lot of ball joints. But he's got this cool, and yes, he's a massive shell former too. But he carries this shell very nicely. He's got that cool head sculpt. He's got nice posability all over. He's got the floating elbows, but it's still really deep elbows, really deep knees. He's got rubber tires even, dude. We'll get into that into vehicle mode. That shield's nice. Overall, I don't have the missile right now. It's in the box. He pulls off this neat kind of shielded archer thing going on, you know? And he's got this cool skirt thing going on back here. He carries his kibble really well. Ball joint in the torso, ball joint on each shoulder, shoulder swivel right underneath the shoulder, very deep elbows, no wrist swivels, but that was okay. This is 2000. We were barely getting out of the Beast Wars era. He's got a waist joint, which was, ooh, yes, ball jointed hips, double jointed knee, but mainly for the transformation, but still, and he's got the ball jointed ankles, so you can potentially get him into some really nice action poses with his armor stuff kind of hanging off him. Come on. Cool pose. There we go. Look at that. This was in the year 2000 when we were rocking articulation like this. And yeah, it will destabilize real quick, and it will tip over real quick. So if you want to, you can take off all his armor pieces and almost recreate the vehicle. I showed that in the other vehicle, but you can take off the armor and like have him sit in vehicles and stuff. So Night Striker here, or Legacy Hotshot. Clean backpack, just cleaner backpack actually. The nice skirt armor flips back out there. She's got the armor pieces on both sides. It's a shame that they're no longer connected to the shoulder, but I like how they mounted, like, comment, subscribe by the way, how they mounted the shield onto that swivel peg thing. We're gonna put that off to the side for right now. I've talked about this gun and that part. The engine is fine. Seeing it in a nice chrome would be wonderful. The shape of it lends itself very nicely to being a female figure. I actually rather enjoy the purple and the feminine kind of face with the weird eyeball thing going on. Like, I'm digging it. She's the bad girl. Like, I can get behind that. She's the bad girl. You know, nice posability. She can potentially sit down on the couch if I wanted her to. She's got a ball joint to the neck. She's got universal jointed shoulders, swivel under the shoulder, got nice elbow bend. I'm not sure if these piston pieces are new mold specifically to her or if the other hotshot has them. I'm going to assume that he does, but it looks cool. I like it. She got sockets on the sides, one in the back. I think there's one behind each leg and then one on the foot. She's got a waist joint going on, universal jointed hips, thigh swivel, decent knee bend, and she's got ankle tiltage with ankle rockers inwards. So again, another character you can get into some nice poses going on. Now, one thing I find interesting is that she's supposed to be a female character. Was there anything written on the back of her box? No, there's no bio or anything on the back of her box, but I could be an absolute deviant, and I'm going to be. I'm going to disconnect her backpack for a moment, and then I'm going to flip out her hood. And there we go. We have her looking a little bit more feminine, more busty. She's definitely packing, you know, big old jugs right there. And then you can even just, you know, hey, why not? I am horrible. I am absolutely horrible, and she is not wanting to transform back now. She is going to fight me out of spite. Okay, there's that panel inside there. Okay. Are we done arguing? Are we done with our lover's quarrel? Let me transform the old school hotshot real quick. I'm gonna pull out his weapons. Unfortunately, I did actually just earlier, as I was transforming that, break the peg on mine. This weapon stores back here, and I literally just snapped it, clicked like, Okay, so you don't have to, but I am going to pop off the roof and this part. And guys, this guy is going on 24 years old. Can you see all the crackage and weird stuff going on in there? This is just, that's kind of terrifying, actually. And then there's this guy here. Look at all that. Again, this whole thing is clear plastic. Dodge Viper says right there. Can you see that? Dodge Viper. I romanji it. Because I am weird like that. Okay, so you've taken off the shoulder armors. You're going to want to have the front fenders up in the air, kind of get them out of the way. Take the chest and open it up and flip the head in. Then flip this part out. You can see right here under the hood, 2000. So this guy's, yeah, going on 24 years old. Flip that wheel out. Flip the whole arm around. Bring the arm and fold it up. And then this white peg is going to peg into that white peg there. And then that's going to tab in there. Then you're going to want to flip them up on the top and bring down the roof pieces. Bring down the roof. This part is going to swivel back here out of the way. You don't want to, no. The legs stay like that. But this arm has to come up here and lay down the middle along his crotch. And then take these feet and fold them up like this along the back of the legs. Then we will close the doors. And he is absolutely incomplete. I know. Hold on a moment. Let me sneak this weapon back in here. Just tuck it in there. It'll sit loosely, but it'll be tucked in there and kept safe and put away. Make sure the Autobot logo is facing up, because branding is important. Take the roof piece and gently clip it onto there. Then these rear fenders are going to tab onto either side of the hood, the roof, and my leg is starting to fall asleep. Getting this guy to tab all into place is the most annoying thing, but now I have them all tabbed together. I am going to take this weapon part and peg it in the back here, and that's going to click together the rear bumper. And then we're going to take the front bumper, and that ball socket goes downwards, and we're going to clip it back onto place like that. Okay, so you've got him transformed. Let's go ahead and transform her. You're going to start by pushing the feet forward like that, getting the arms nice and straight, and then we got to play with her chest again. We got to open up this whole chest panel and bring both of those forward, and then there's a little small panel down here in her cleavage, basically. And we're going to fold that out. Then, come here to her back. And she just extends everything off her back. The arms, you're going to need to keep out of the way and flip them up at the shoulder points behind the wheels here. Do you see this? Okay. Then, bring the arms back down in there, line everything up, and then using the hip joints, bring these fenders all the way back. And bring the legs up behind, and then just start tabbing stuff together. There's a tab here between her hips, her thigh kibble, and then there's the panels here on the side, and that all pushes together. And now we have a very horrible looking car. What is going on here? Well, I take these things here, peg that on there. I'm pretty sure I can just stick the gun down in there. And I don't think it matters to which side you hinge this, but whatever side you hinge it to, you're going to use that arm to peg it all in place. Oh, okay, I didn't want to quite. There we go. Put the gun in, close that down. And you know what? I'm going to call it done for now. I did something wrong, and it's not wanting to... Okay, so it's not transformed correctly, but that's not the toy's fault. It's my fault. We're going to keep going for right now, and I will figure that out later on. So, we got the two in their vehicle mode, and I don't mind Shadow Striker. I like her the way she is. She's a fun little vehicle mode, but this is not Hot Shot. Not Hot Shot. Not, oh my goodness, I'm completely blanking on his name right now. Oh boy. Sideswiper, I think. The right name will be above. We'll call him Sideswipe right now, okay? But Sideswipe was known to be a nice, curvy, very, very accurate Dodge Viper. And this is an incredibly accurate Dodge Viper. I figured out an excuse. Yes, this could be Transformers RID Sideswipe. But it is pre-Earth Cybertronian Sideswipe. That explains why the whole front bumper doesn't look like anything from Earth. Okay, so there we go. I will no longer be mad. I'm still mad about RC because they did her dirty. But if anything, in my opinion, this is, they intended to have the Shadow Striker, and then realize, hey, let's go ahead and throw Sideswipe's colors on there, and hey, that'll be... Let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man and get them up on their back bumpers alongside... Oh, that would help. You gonna fight me here? We good? Film Noir Spider-Man. How long's that been back there? We've got Scourge, and we've got Hubcap. And I'm sure I said this about Sideswipe before. Scourge and Hubcap scale pretty well with him, and so does Shadow Striker. Where is the dead guys? Here is the dead guys. So, this guy is still running maybe about 40 bucks, complete, undamaged, with different, and there's several variations on his color, so go ahead, he's a great figure to pick up. But if you can't get a hold of him, or you don't want to go to eBay, or hey, say you're near an Ollie's and maybe they've got this one for 13 bucks, get yourself a nice, I do enjoy the Legacy Evolution Shadow Striker, and if I could get it in the Sideswipe colors, I probably would, actually. So, yeah, This has been Sideswipe, kind of, sort of, versus Legacy Sideswipe, but really also I'm just talking about the Shadow Striker as her own vehicle. Both are great toys. Yeah, go buy some Sideswipe toys. I'm Colwen. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, one more thing that I know I should have talked about earlier on, okay? But Dead Autobot here from Siege Line. You can see his shoulders are connected directly to his shoulder. His arms are connected directly to shoulders. Hubcap here, arms connected directly to his shoulders. Scourge there, arms directly connected. Megatron here, arms directly connected. This is Transformers Prime Hotshot. He will be a feature review. His arms transform a little bit differently, but they are still directly connected to the shoulders. Now, I know the original Sideburn had a weird thing with his arm transformation, but what is up with this? Our arms aren't connected to the torso at all. They're connected to this back plate here. Like, this is going to lead to some, like, really terrifying fan modes right here. This is her archery tower mode here, right? Let's see here. Let's position the arm. Let's get the shield plugged into place, and we can lower it down around her face. See, she's got her shield up protecting her face, and now she's got her weapon. This is her archery tower mode right here, right? This is some T-1000. Okay, bye.